This is a video on how to change the oil filter and clean the oil screen on a 2016 KTM XCF. On this bike, the only way to get to it is with a box stand wrench. And it's a 13mm box stand wrench. I heat the engine up to get the oil a little warm before I change it, and that's what they recommend in the manual. Then clean the magnetic drain plug off real good. Before I put the drain plug back in, I wipe off any dirt that's around the drain hole and then put the plug back in. Next thing I do is take the filter out, and that's also 13mm. This is the screen filter. Then just give it a little pull out with the needle nose, and as you can see, this screen's very clean, which is definitely what you want. Next, what I do with the screen is to blow it out with a little brake clean and then air from an air compressor. Next thing I do is wipe the dirt off around the screen, which I already did. And then I put the screen in, and the book shows a special tool. You just got to make sure you get it on the little dowel on the other side, and that's on, slips on real easy. You can feel it. You could even look up in it with a flashlight to see that it's on there. Wipe any dirt off of the plug and then plug back in. Just give it a little snug. Last thing you do is change the oil filter, which is behind here. I'm going to take it out and I'll show you what that looks like. I always like to spread these filters apart a little bit and make sure not a lot of metal sitting in them. And thankfully this one's very clean. The proper way to put the oil filter back in is you tip the bike on its side, and then you put about 1/3 of the way full of motor oil into the oil cavity. Then you take and install the filter with the rubber end down. I always take the O-ring off the cover, give it a spray with brake clean so it's very clean. Then I put the O-ring back on,